Hi friends, good morning. Hope you are doing well. Today I will be talking you a very important aspect of our daily life. You know, when we work on any project, whether it is a family project such as a house you are going to construct, it's a big project. It may take 3 years, 2 years, even 1 year. Small house, big house, medium level house, or you are starting a business, or in professional level you are working on a project where many people are involved. So when you are working on a project where more people are there and you are the leader, so how you can deal with your team and how you can bring the best outcome for your work. So a project, when you work with a team, you have to understand the strength and weakness of the team members. That means when you assign or delegate tasks to them, you must know that who can do what, who can do this, who can do that, and so you have to be very good understanding about the dynamics of your team. Strength and weakness, very important. And after delegation, you will be orienting them, you will be supporting them always, you will be evaluating them, following them up, and in between, if there is any problem, you definitely have to guide them. You cannot lose your patience. You cannot lose your patience, and you have to appreciate the people for even small work. You have to motivate them, inspire them, because you may be an expert and you are responsible for the project, but other people, they may be novice, they are new. So it depends that how you can motivate them, how you can guide them. It's important, right? So when you work on a project, even in family project, for example, the marriage of your daughter, you have to be very, very careful about the behavior of other family members. For example, your extended family members, so they will appreciate when you leave your ego and come to them, request them for certain engagement, certain help. May not be financial help, but other help. So you have to understand also dynamics of the relatives, your family member, and to take the work from them in a very, very, that careful way. So a leader cannot criticize the followers. A leader must motivate the people. Ego is a very, very dangerous attribute of a good leadership. The big work needs the leader must be creative, must be very, very friendly, open-minded, dynamic, and must understand that the failure can give the success. A small failure cannot break you. If you think that always you will win, it is not possible. You will lose to win. You will lose to win means if you lose, then you start thinking in a different way. You start thinking in a different way, and that is the real instrument to get success or get best outcomes for the project. So the question is how to manage your project in a very important way. So when you delegate the task, you can find out that the task should given to the best people. The most eligible people should get the task. But sometimes you cannot ignore the small talent, maybe the junior colleague, because your work is to unite everyone. Your work is to unite everyone. You are the leader of the team. So when the work progresses, you have to motivate them. You have to give them proper communication. You have to talk to the advancement of the project. You have to tell them where we will be standing. Maybe you can develop a strategic plan. A strategic plan you have to develop, and you can divide the goal, strategic goal or strategic direction in a very, very important, very, very careful manner. You have to design the long-term goal, the medium-term goal, and the short-term goal. Means, when I was working abroad, we were working in very, very big projects. I was working as the director of planning and research at a very, very famous university in Middle East. It's a very, very good university. I started working under very senior people. It's a medical university, so all doctors. I was not from medical background, but I did my PhD in one of the topics, that is health aspects. So they invited me to join as a director, research and planning. So while I started planning under a very senior academician, so I understand that how to lead a project, how to develop the goal, how to understand the project needs, the resources, the logistics, what you need to advance the project. So the question is, every time as a project leader, you have to ask several questions. Are my team members are working in my direction? Is the time being utilized properly? Can we meet the deadline? Is the work meeting as per the planning? Whether the resources are available? Whether there is internal coordination among the people? So several questions you have to ask, but you have to be very, very calm and cool. You cannot lose your patience. Even there is a setback, because when we work, there are several setbacks come. And we have to manage the setbacks. The risks are normal when we work on the project. The risks are normal. So how to manage, how to mitigate the risks, how to develop a strong risk mitigation strategy, it's very, very important you have to understand. So that's what we have to see how we can go for the project. And the follow-up you have to take on very regular interval. You have to understand that where we need to go further. So this way, when we started working on several accreditation in the university, so our project director, he delegate work in such a way that we enjoyed the work. We learned a lot. There were setbacks, there were misunderstandings, there were, that ego clash. Because when you work on many people, with many people, you definitely manage the ego of people. And sometimes the people who are saying something, it is important to listen. What is the weakness of some leaders? What they do, they listen to the senior people only. They think that the juniors are useless. They are just working for nothing. But this is wrong. Even your junior has a very good point, very good idea which can help you. So that I found with our leader when we were working on a very, very big project. It is $1 million project. But ultimately we did it very good way, because our leader was very, very, you can say, a good listening habit, listening ability. He was listening to us. He was giving his reaction in a very good way. But we are not feeling offended. We are not feeling embarrassed. He was telling us, though I think you will feel a little bit upset if I tell in this way, but I'm telling you alone. Here you and I are there. Here we both are here. Nobody is here. So if I tell you a little bit in a different way, I think that you will not feel. So that's a good quality of a leader. When you speak something negative, or want to change, or want to improve the standard of a subordinate, you should not criticize him in front of everyone. Rather, you have to tell them alone. So many, many good qualities required when you are the leader. So leadership behavior and style is a very good topic today, because we are working mostly on various projects, and today it is important when the resources are scanty and the management is asking more outcomes with less resources. You have to be very, very careful for your actions. So we'll be talking on this topic later on. My next topic will come up the same way. How can you manage your strategic plan? So be with me and subscribe my channel and like it if you like this message. I hope you will do it. Thank you very much. Bye.